Okay, so we've been driving in here for about an hour and a half or something on really sandy dirt roads. Like, we left the main road out of Maun just like in 10 minutes we were out in the wilds. And on our way in, we saw a tar of giraffes. There's monkeys just over there. We've already met our horses. And I'm going to be riding a beautiful purebred Arab from some very fancy lines apparently, and her name is Amarula. Heather is going to be riding a very fancy paint horse that she had her eye on before she even left the US. Can you believe it? So I'm trying to not walk around here gingerly for fear of snakes, because we have been absolutely assured that there are none. I don't know why they know there are none. But anyway, I've still got my boots on. I'm not feeling comfortable enough to be in my flip-flops. This is our toilet here, with a little hand basin and a towel with water in the bottom. Look at that. That's just amazing. That's like wax cotton. And then this is our toilet. It's just a hole in the ground where we put ashes on top of whatever we do. And then looks very comfortable. We've got little basins here with water again and some soap. And then this is our inside our tent. Is the sort of dining room. I'm going to wander down there. I'm just going to be brave. We've only been here for 10 minutes. And I'm trying to be... Oops, sorry, camera. I'm trying to be brave. I want to be brave. But this is wild. We were brought in here by David Foote, who runs this safari. And he thinks that we're very brave. This is our first time in Africa. And he said, wild Africa just doesn't get any better than this. Where we are, this is wild. There is nothing around here. The delta is in full flood. This is all flooded. Well, apparently the camp here doesn't ever get flooded, but all around does. We're in the delta now, but the floods are, of course, not here. He said we will see water. We will see the animals. And, it's just a fact that the delta is pretty dry. There's nothing we can do about that. So this is our sort of kitchen area. These little hand basins everywhere. There's a baboon in the distance, strolling through the grasses. They're living in that tree over there. I've read in books about camping out here that these monkeys are a real bloody problem. So anyway, we shall see. This is two of our ladies that are organising everything. They're absolutely delightful. So I think this is where we're going to be eating here, and apparently it's pretty amazing food. The evenings and the mornings are very cool. Okay, so this is Seppi and Charity. Okay. Lovely ladies that are going to assist us while we're here, because we don't know how to do anything.
Normally in the morning you will have breakfast over there, you serve yourself, then you go to the drive. In the afternoon you'll find us preparing lunch for you.
Wonderful.
And in the afternoon, this is where we are going to have high tea. Yeah. And in the evening we are going to make a TV. A bush television. A bush television.
Well, I should be very interested to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to get CNN or the BBC on it?
This is our fridge over there.
Okay.
Yeah, the bar.
It's very well organised. We're very impressed. We're very happy to be here.
Thank you.
Very happy. Can I walk down this way?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is where the kitchen is. Down this way. It's very widespread out, this camp.
Yeah.
I thought we'd all be very close together. Heather and I have been put as far away as possible. This is the kitchen. Look at this. Look at this man. He's actually got his hands dirty. Such a nice thing to see, a man with his hands busy.
Yeah. So right now I'm making the bread for toast.
Gosh, how wonderful.
Yeah, and then over there is our bush oven, that container.
Right.
Bush oven.
Your bush oven.
Yes. This is our bush oven.
Gosh, it's wonderful. Wonderful. And the horses have arrived.
They already arrived.
All right. Look at these beautiful horses. Oh my word. Here they are. They've come a long way. They've had to. The horses got trucked in, but they've had to be ridden a long way. So they're having a rest and a feed at the moment. Hello.
Hi.
Lovely shady spot. And this is going to be Heather's horse. She's very excited to get on that paint. And this is my horse. This is Amarula. And she is beautiful. She's a purebred Arab. And I am so excited to get on her. She is beautiful. She's probably going to be the most beautiful horse I've ever been on, I think. Hey. Hey. Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you? God, I'm so excited to be here. Look, there's just baboons all through that distant grassland. This is wild Africa. This is the experience I've been wanting, and I just couldn't expect the camp to be better than this. This is wonderful. Putting this fence up, probably to keep the baboons out, to keep the horses safe. I mean, you know, let's face it, they're kind of like sitting ducks' prey here. All the baboons sitting over that ridge over there with their heads poking over the top. And there's a big one there, looks like a big male. God, this is just so amazing. It's hard to believe this is completely wild and that we're not in some, you know, bullshit safari park. This is wild Africa. I'm loving this, loving it. Okay, we're going back to the front area. This is where these guys sleep, in here. They've got beautiful tents as well. Oh, I think the food here is going to be amazing. I'm very...
This is our cooking range.
Yes. Yeah. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. There's Heather's blonde head poking up through the grasses. I think we're going to be served tea. Okay, so we've had our high tea, which was a muffin and a cup of tea, and we're now going out for an evening ride on the horses. Heather and I have just spotted this jolly big poo, wondering what did it. We've noticed that they've put a fence around the horses, and I said, is that to protect them from the baboons? No, from the lions. But they said, if a lion comes in here, do not run, just get behind a tree and yell out, and they will come to us. So our lead rider is Flood, and our rear guide is Lesh, and Lesh carries bear bangers. So, all good. I'm very excited. They're preparing tea for us right now. So we are in this camp for 2 nights, and then we move to another camp for 3 nights, and then we go to a lodge. So I think it's going to be wonderful. Here's Heather getting ready.